I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. All right, CPI just dropped here. Had some tough technical difficulties here. Just looking for a buy here. Probably right there. There you go. I'm on a 10-second chart, by the way. It's the only way for me to really read this. All right, so we're at 50% of this gap here. Remember, I talked about this yesterday or these last days. Empty gap right here. And then there was only offering buy side here. So I wanted to see it drop first, and we did just drop. We got 3 drives here. Take a look at that. Beautiful. We just came above that candle. So we had a nice consecutive candles here. We have a lot going on. We have Trump talking. We have oh fuck, I'm talking. I'm not even having a stop loss here. Here. Let's see what happens here. Issue is it's really early. We still have the open. We still have and then we have Fed's talking at 10 o'clock, right? Where are we at? Fed at 10 o'clock talking, and then we have tentative President Trump. So this is gonna be a wild ass day. But for it to drop like that, that's perfect. And you're gonna say, well, how did you just take that buy right now live like that? Well, I'm on a 10-second, so it looks a little different on the 1 minute. Go to 1 minute because you want to see the details. So here on the 10-second, well, I just caught the wick. I caught the wick. You saw me how I caught the wick right there, but it's really just a 1 minute wick, and then this 838 dips in that 50%, right? So that's how you can get that. How do you know it's true? Well, this might not pan out. We just went above it and we're coming back in. I don't want to see it come in. I can actually put my stop loss even tighter because I don't want it to come any lower. And if it comes any lower, I'm okay with risking 2-3 points if I'm wrong here. So, but initially I have to let it breathe. And this is, I do have a blue candle here, which is in my favor. I'm at 50% of this area. I'm hitting these gaps. It's pretty noisy, I ain't gonna lie. But that's a big drop that they did. So, 10-second here. So with this 10-second, this last down candle, see how we push above it and then we retrace back in it? Well, I mean, if that model is going to work, I mean, obviously you want to wait for the consecutive candles in a swing high, but sometimes it works with the bottom candle, right? So, so far it is working. And then, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Do they want to seal this though is the question. I mean, I don't think they want to come any lower, to be honest. They offered fair delivery here. In a sense, if I was to quad, I should be having this quad. I don't know why I don't. Hold on a second. Let me move this over. Bam. All right, so you'll see here, I'm clearly tagging that 50%, right? Now, I mean, I know I have this bearish imbalance quadded, and there's a gap right here in the background. See that? There's a gap right here, which should be quadded as well. But dude, it's like just too much shit. So right now we're on the top 25% of that gap, right? You see that? You see how it just bounced off of that? So we'll see, man. We'll see how this pans out here. 10-second chart. So when you got this big drop here like that, and I'm glad that they did this, like with the 3 drives, because it shows that it's like, okay, well, we're kind of done with the bottom side, right? And then look at this, massively empty. Look at this unfair delivery for these people here. Here, where is it? Here, here, and here. Like, we need price to come up there and tag these highs, right? Now, so this is basically my game plan for the rest of the day, technically. So obviously let it drop. You don't need to be a part of that. But does this hold? So it's not really volatile at the moment anymore. So I can go to 1 minute in this case. And let's take a look at what the projection would be like. That was on a 10-second. So let's look at this here. Let's do this like this. 1 and 1.5 at a minimum should be, addressed. Yesterday's low, especially. That should be like your minimum target. So now you just saw me how I catch, sometimes what. And if I'm wrong, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. It's losses, but they're minute losses though. But the logic is still the same, even though this is a 4-hour chart over here, and I'm catching, and it's hitting a key area in that area. I mean, I get down to a 10-second, so it's like it's not noise if you know what you're doing. All right, so here, this is obviously this is still in control here, and look, let me draw that out. Okay, and we just tagged literally that level right there, that open. Beautiful. If it keeps going, obviously, and we're just gonna kick back here. Did they take that high out? Yeah, slightly. Now with the open and the 10 o'clock news and then Trump, I mean, I don't really see. See, they did the drop already on CPI. They've already done damage to the left of the chart, right? Like they've already done damage. See this gap right here. So there's this gap. See that? So there's 2 there, 1 here and 1 here. When it overlaps, it looks like there's 1 in the middle, but there's not. But that's not. And then you have the current week gap. Obviously, we already talked about the 50%. We're oversold here, which is nice. I'd like for it to slow down, though. I don't want this to. I would like for this wick to stay low real quick. I don't want it to be a big wick that means it might return back. So I want this to stay down here. I'm not in a rush for it to push up. Just take your time. Let 9 o'clock come. And then we might get another little dip down back with the 9 o'clock hourly candle. So I'm not in a rush here. Let me draw this inversion, possible inversion here, obviously. Well, there's one in here too. I'm just going to draw this one though. I'm going to include. All right, should be hard to see. There's really not much going on. There's those 2 gaps in here. Well, I'm sorry. There's actually fucking 3 because the big one. I forgot all about that gap. And I should be quadding this too. Ugh, that sucks. See this big gap. So when we get a situation like this, we can tune out some of them. But I've already got it quadded here. Surprised they didn't hit this 25% here. But even if you quad that, we're at 50%. We're at in the middle of of this quad here. And let me check a text. My wife is texting me about the taxes. My wife is trying to talk to me about shit. I'm fucking over here in a live trade, dude. What the fuck? Ah, come on. It's only 8:49. It's dipping down. That's okay. So we're still in control with these down candles right here. But so is this drive one, drive two, and is there a third drive, or is this just going to be two drives, or is this all drive one and we get more? But I don't really, I don't know. I don't really see them coming down more. But the thing is does this want to turn into like a speaker here where we come down in here to just to get, because this is kind of, even though these are this rated that low, it's still equal lows in a way, but I would like to say it's already been used. So do they want to come deeper into, if you've been watching the videos I've been mentioning, that there was only offered buy side here, buy delivery. So we'll see. We look at the QQQ that's already dropped, and it swept this liquidity. Actually, the QQQ's already swept this low. So let's take a look. This market ain't even, well, again, that's normal. Sealing up that imbalance now, so it has all right to now come up. I don't see why we would need to come any lower unless they want to just fuck everybody. So this inversion isn't holding well right now, but we do have the one below it. I would have liked to have seen more respect on this. So now I'm gonna just connect that one and this bottom one. All right. So I'm looking at that. There's no bullish imbalances at all. That one just ripped through. You need to see this hold. So I'm definitely gonna just well, the new 1 hour wants to dip like a tweezer bottom, I'll want to have this stop loss. Ah, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it. Actually, I can move it up tighter. I can move it up even and break even, and if it wants to tag from there, I can get in again. No sense of taking a loss here at all. There's no reason. 15-minute. 50%. Coming back here. Yeah, you gotta kind of leave it. I might just do this. I'll just do that. Just in case it wants to tag the wick itself. Move up. And whatever. All right. A lot of lines there. There you go. You see that? I like that. And this, obviously, you can see I'm using the gap in there and to include that bottom imbalance. So this is the line in the sand here. This is the last resort. Do not want it to come any lower. If it wants to tag this again, that's fine, but I want to see that those 3 little trend lines hold. 3 little higher lows. Still very early though. A lot can happen. There's no reason to even be trading this day, dude. But if we're going to keep it simple on a chart, I mean, that's not fun though, man. And with this historical data showing that we're supposed to be gone right now, I mean, they've done damage. I don't see why we don't just start shooting up. And that's a data high right here. So, like, that data high is super unfair. To me, that's a minimum target, bro. Minimum. It's real slow though. Now, in a perfect world, I would like to see this 1 hour close even lower, and then the next 9 o'clock hourly candle just dip in a tiny bit and then just turn up. I mean, that's it. I don't want to see anything different. It's gonna be. I'm worried about this area here because it opened, it came down, so it went down from here and here, and then it went up. So that's a balanced price range. Fair delivery, but the open and above is considered not fair delivery in a way. So what has it been? 3 days? Let's see here. Let me go back to that 1 minute and see what it looked like then. Oh, here it is right there. Let's look at it a little more dissected here. I'll have to go on a 10-second to be honest with you. So right here, from here to here is suspect. Because it dropped down, it came up. It's only offering up. So this might be a slow grind in here. Dude, let me tell you something. If it goes any lower and it's in here, dude, this day is gonna be done for me or something because that's gonna really suck. It's gonna really suck. Let me go back here. So, let me see. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, 15-minute. What I tell you, I told this a couple days ago. Well, obviously sweeping here and then getting there. Here it is to 2 to 2.5. So the question is, hopefully that they don't want to come lower into this 3.5 to 4. But if this was a nice place to go to, beautiful 2 to 2.5. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be an issue. Now I don't really like the way this 15-minute looks unless they're just holding it for 9, which is great. In that sense, I'd like for it to just dip in this candle. It's 1 minute candle. They'll probably come back in here. But it's in break even, and if it wants to tag in here, I'll buy it again. If it loses, fine. Then this is drive 1, drive 2. Maybe we get the third drive. That's that 1 hour. Oh shit. And hopefully it doesn't come back, you know? Hopefully it doesn't come back deep, you know? But it's a great. They did their damage. I mean, there's no question there. So let's take a look here. I gotta do something real quick, Austin. 1 minute left, but let me do something for my wife here real quick. I can't fucking do this right now. She's talking. I can't fucking talk to her right now. The fuck? Not looking good. Not looking good for this trade. Come on, 9 o'clock. There you go. So 9 is in. So this is alright. So this is the 9 o'clock candle, right? Yeah. Hopefully this is the wick of the hour that it's creating. Beautiful. I'd like for it to stop already. I might get stopped out here. Oh, got stopped out in profit. And let me take another buy here. Come on, man. I already pushed it, bro. Nice. No. See, that's the shit I be talking about. I don't need to have double leverage, so I'm going to sell 4. Alright, we tag 50% of that wick. I'm going to put the stop loss below that. I need a reaction going up. Alright, we came here. We came back to it. Oh, they tried to fucking wick me out. Look at that. I'm going to get right back in because these bastards. Should have put a little lower. I knew that, but it's okay. It was fucking points. Not worried about it. Now I will put it underneath this low. Was a little cheap on the stop. Right there is good. Always want to add an extra tick, but oh, there it goes again. So yeah, now I don't. All right, so now we just come on, push the fucking button, bro. Fuck. I don't know. It's delaying. Horrible fucking fill, dude. Jesus Christ, man. It's not where the fuck I entered, bro. Alright, so this is probably third drive here. Horrible fill. Really pissed off about this. Whatever. I can tighten it up. I want to make sure it's under that low, but not buttoned up because it can come right back to it. So right now we're at 5 points. That's fine. I feel a little better about that, but you see where I executed. All right, we're still at that 50%, so I'm trying to use that and hold. So in a sense, this is good news because we've already came back to that wick. Still way too early, man. This is why you don't want to trade this day. But I'm doing this just to do it live. Show you how I do shit. Yeah, this didn't work at all. As you see, we didn't switch over to above. We want to go above here now. And we didn't even go above that candle. So that's me. This is me being impatient, right? But I also understand. Did I just get fucking knocked out? How did I get knocked out? I got back in though. You see, they're playing around. Another 4 points. See, I know what they doing. See, they fucking bullshitting. They're just fucking bullshitting. But I like this. I mean, look at this down candle strong. Just misleading as hell. All right, we just went above that candle and came. Now we're coming back in the candle. All right. All right, so this failed. It's a potential block here. So it went above the candle. Barely though. What's the high here? 531. Wait. 531 and a half. Okay, yeah. So definitely. And then let me see this candle. 531 and a half. So it's equal, but it went above the open of it. And that's also a little tidbit if you want to write that in your notes. But I mean, because you see this right here, you see this low, and then we made the next hour come down right here, and then it popped up above its open. I'm looking for that now. So we same idea, and then it'll push up, it'll turn blue past its open. This is an AMD, the candle itself. So that would be right here is the open of the 9 o'clock. So this is the wick, and then above it. So this is what I'm hoping for, and I'm pretty sure that's probably going to happen. But it's because there's fucking news at 9:30. And this is why I like to show up at 9:30. There's no reason to be. All right, dude. So you guys aren't ready yet, or what? What's your deal here? I don't like this. This is also sort of equal lows, and it's probably not going to pan out. But this is not me. It doesn't look like I'm exercising patience here, right? But I like the area where we are. Oh, come on, dude. I mean, they already wicked that candle. We don't really have any divergences on the other time frame. I want this to go on and not come back. Oh, we have a divergence on Dow, don't we? Yes. Yeah. I'm not pulling up Dow, but Dow made a higher low. And now as an S&P made lower lows. And that was, wow, I was a little quiet. So that's perfect. Held on to it. I mean, but this is not typical where you what you want to see, where you go above that candle and dip back in. That's not really that. Doesn't look that good, to be honest. All right, 15-minute. That's good. Very ugly price action on that sense, but this might be good. Again, my game plan is holding it all day. All right, so because it didn't hit above the open, these are all equal highs. Now we went above, right? And then coming back in, what do you have here? Well, you have the open level of that candle. This is the 901 I'm talking about. Dipping back in to the higher the open is optimal. This all failed. It was a bearish imbalance, so it wasn't an inversion. Obviously, it just held. We're gonna move this here. Look how we dipped in. I was just talking about that. We're gonna do this. So I would love to see price hold here. Obviously, bodies you can wick down. It's fine, but I want to see bodies stay inside there. All right, so it just went into that little imbalance right there. There's a little miniature imbalance in there, and it's sealing it now. But okay, I don't want it to come any lower. But you also have 50% of the candle, which is here. So we'll see if it wants to come here, but I wouldn't want it to come any lower than this. See that little imbalance right there? Let me zoom in a little more. You see that right there? All right, so here's a gap here. Might want to reference that again. I don't want to see a body close below this wick, 50% of it. Yes, it can come in, but I don't want to see bodies there. It'll show me strength. Also with this wick right here, where it's 50%, we also tag that. I don't want to see bodies close there. I want to see strength hold here. But it might want to reference this gap. And then now 50% of this candle, all right, we're there now. We just hit that. We're back at the 50% of that gap that we have highlighted, and I don't want to see it come any lower. So I'm even going to move this stop loss even more. What, 2 points? No reason for it to be coming down more if it's buying. So it's just that simple. I can even move it tighter than that. Really no reason. See how it touched that 50% of that? That's nice. It's only 9/11 though, so I'm hoping that we're above this inversion by then. That'll signify a nice push like yesterday if you watch yesterday's video. It's just faking the funk? Or is 930 going to wick it down? I don't want to see that. Still hanging around here. That's not a good sign, but we are an oversold, but we still have room, man. Oh, look at the 4-hour. So they might be dropping this. Even 930, these are all sells. 930 might even push it down for a dump. And then reverse around for the 4 o'clock candle at 10 o'clock is probably the game plan if this doesn't pan out. And I don't like this price action at all. This is not energetic. This is not what you want to see when you're buying. Should have already been gone. should have already been gone. So, um, there's no reason for me to even lose on this. Because generally, when you see a nice drop and push, you want to see the push. I mean, like this. You see how it pushed up? I ain't got no time for it to be down here. If you notice any other reversal, you don't see it fucking hanging out here. So this is definitely not cool. Again, unless they're trying to make it really difficult. Look at this. Yeah. Well, so now that it made that low right there, I'm gonna button it up. Well, yeah, I don't need to. I don't need to lose. I don't need to lose money. For what? And if it came lower again, it's most likely gonna drop. So I don't need to. I don't need to fuck around and find out. All right, that's cool. See that trend line right there? Can't miss that. So we're still in this down candle, right? We're still in this down candle. I'm hoping this is the projection here. But I don't like this. It's moving too slow for it to say it's going to reverse. Obviously, the market's waiting for the 930. I'm still a buyer, just so you know. Like, I'm only looking for buys. We're not looking for sells down here. So that should go without saying. But I like this S3 drives though, for sure. It's nice. That would be nice. Again, our only issue is this area right here. Do they want to hold this shit? I don't know. You know, if that's the case, you could have just dropped lower. But okay, so now we got strength above that 50%. Nobody's there. 15 now the 15-minute can it just opened up a new one and then just take off. It opened up on top of that gap, right? Yeah. Yeah. Which is right here. And yeah, cool. This is so far now panning. But that some of the hardest trades are some of the best ones. But I'm basing it off this logic. You saw me get in there, took some losses. Well, the losses were not a big deal. I mean, fuck, what were the losses? Let me see. So 400, 300, 700. Yeah, because they're big candles, technically. And and I made it, and I got stopped out at 300. Um, so that canceled that. So I'm like down $500 right now, or whatever. No, no, I think I'm down 800. Anyways, that divergence on the Dow is also still in play. So again, here, Dow made a higher low. So that's very helpful for our trade here. But dollar is kind of sitting in the middle. Did get some bullish strength, which obviously pushed us down. I want to see that change. That's on an overbought as well. Okay, in that hour, I want to see that flip. Kind of double bottom, right? But I want to see it flip. It just be blue candle, dude. Hard blue candle all the way at minimum here. At minimum here. Here, then here, then here. We got that gap right there. Ultimately, I'd like to just look at this. Look at this lower high, lower high, lower high. Ooh. Obviously bearish. That would look sense. Look at that lower high. Look at that shit, dude. Yesterday was an inside day from the day before. So we're getting this explosive move. So do you think it's going to take out the low, or it's going to take out the high of Monday, right? Is Monday the high, or is Monday the low of the week? I'll be honest with you, that shit is not looking... I think it's going to push up. I'm sorry. I think it's going to push up. I really do. Could be manual intervention if I'm wrong, obviously. They've done everything they needed to do here. So all right, I don't want to see bodies here. I need this to snap back. This is still bearish. Remember that. In this case, that's a lower low, and this is a lower high. So we got to break these consecutive candles, and that's not happening yet. But guess what? This isn't break even. So no harm. And that's, you saw me manage it live. Definitely don't want to see it come any lower than this. We've already visited this level way too much. For the body right there. All right, and body, yeah, came out a little bit, but yeah, I need this to close way above. And they tapped into here. This imbalance right here, inversion. I mean, this bearish. So it just tapped in pretty nicely too. So I definitely need to break. I need to break this swing high for this trade to pan out. So someone say, well, why don't you just wait for that to happen? Well, obviously, you know it'll be gone by then, and I'm not buying up here. So it just, I know what I'm looking for, and I managed it, and I have it's like a free play, right? Just like if you're watching football, you know, and the ref calls a flag and it's on the defense, and the quarterback gets a free play. This is the same idea. There's no difference. I get a free play. If it doesn't pass above it, then and it starts breaking down, no big deal. Then you'll question, well, you should have been in the sell. Well, that's fine, but I'm not selling down here. We're in a discount. So, you feel me, homie? There you go. And this is good. This is actually really good for our trade, even though it's creating a wick. There goes the blue. All right. The change. All right. So that's the AMD of that candle. So forget AMD of the day, accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution of a day. The candle itself does the same thing, right? So it opens. It has an open, high, low, close. So open, low, high, which we're looking for bullish, then close. And what's good about this is because now it's getting away from this area before 9:30. As you know, how volatile 9:30 is. The farther away it is, the easier it is for us to hold this position and not get knocked out, right? That's just how I look at it, right? All right, so we went above the consecutive candles, which is great, but I would like to go above this swing high. That would make it more impactful, and we have not done that yet. So now, all right, so we had these two gaps, and now we have that gap, and we're head above it. So I want to see it come above it and then use it as support, and we have not done that. We're inside it. Can you see it? We're inside it here. That. What is that line? How many fucking gaps are right there? Oh, because of this. So we're in that gap, and then there's the actual big gap. Oh, that's so sloppy, dude. I'm gonna have to do something about this. I think this was good enough if you ask me, man. And this is the only reason why I'm ready on a day like this is because it's CPI and it's at 8:30. Otherwise, I'm not interested in any market action before that. Beautiful. So the gap is from there to there. So from here to here. This shit up top here is just that big ass gap kind of overlaying it on the top. I'm not trying to look at that right now. Unless we use that as support too. If we go above it, that's fine, but I'm not really focused on that right now. Come on, break that, baby. See, they didn't break it. See how dirty they be. All right, so we have a breakout level right there with that imbalance. Let me draw that. Probably dip into this. It would have been nice for them to not get in there. That'll show more strength. See how they just tapped in slightly? Might just take off from there. Yeah. I mean, my minimum target, if I push this down, my minimum target would be definitely, we just talked about it already, this 2 to 2.5 right here, coupled with this low of yesterday, Tuesday's low. Either bullish or bearish. I mean, whatever it ends up doing, like, this is a minimum target. And then if you look at the closing, the opening range gap is going to be, we got 4 minutes. Right here. So up here, 792 and 562. For where price is right now, let's just say this is the 930 level. You're talking about 240 points. So let's just say 120. So 790 minus so that minus 120, that's 690, that's 670. So where's 670? I'm just doing basic. Oh, you don't say. Well, it's that level exactly. So, all right, which is the previous day's low. So this is a minimum area for me to go up to, like, period. Really, I want to have this as a target, but this low here, right here, and that low right there, and then ultimately, I'd like for us to just really push the hell up and take above this, and this might turn into a big wick, which is going to be sloppy. So I'd rather wait for that to happen at 10:30. The issue with 10:30 in this situation is 10:30, man, might mess us up here, and we have to wait for them. And technically, I could have just sat and waited till the 10:30. 10:30. Why I keep saying 10:30? 10 o'clock. 4-hour candle. So Again, if I didn't know what time it was, if I didn't understand what was going on, this would generally be a drop in 3 drives and then push up. I mean, there's no, I don't need to look at it any other way, man. It's just basic, but the manipulation might occur. All right, so we dipped back in there, which is fine, permissible as well. Makes you think you got it. All right, so I'm gonna draw this as well. I want to see price stay here. Okay. Oh, where did it tag? The top 25% of the present week's gap right there. Just tag right on top of it. I mean, like perfectly. That's a good sign. And then I want it to push up. And then when we get above here, I'd like to see this 50% level get held as support and take off. Right now, we're just going to leave that there. So far as we came up above it, body's damn near respected it perfectly on the open, but as far as inversion, a little outside the lines, which is fine. You're not going to get perfection on days like this. And then we came above. Now we're here, stepping stone. We broke above that high. Now we broke above that high, and if we come deeper in, you're looking for an imbalance for it to get into, and there's your entry. So do you want me to wait for all that to go into here? I could, but it could drop in here. I could take a loss here, and then it dips into here. All right, so 930 just open. You see what I'm saying? And I'm hoping for it to just push the hell up. Let's go. All right, look at the bodies right there, right above 50%. Beautiful. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need you to break this high right here. So obviously our goal is to hit this high right here. 50%, look at the 50% of the opening range gap right with the previous day's low. See, I guessed that. So you can have an understanding of where the market 50% of opening range will be of the gap. All right, so we're sitting stagnant a little bit. Maybe they want to take out that low first. Don't like that, but there is an imbalance right there, so we have to allow that as well. Plus this last down candle and these consecutive 3 could want to tap that level again. All right, that's as far as I want to see it go. I was just talking about this live while I was saying it, and then it came and hit it perfectly. Actually, that's it. Like that, you know, it's take off time. Yeah, I dipped into that as well, but no bodies. Don't want to see any bodies here. Doesn't look that great. Looks like they want to keep coming lower, man. Because this is a big opening gap as well, and because of that, it can just keep rushing down. And again, I'm not sure if they were done with this bottom area that we didn't hit. This bottom area here. So and the only issue with this is that technically this big gap only has a buy candle. And I was thinking about that the other day too. Okay, I don't like this, but it needs to start pushing up now, and there it goes. Okay, so look at the body opening, literally right there on that top 25% of the gap. You see the black line right here in the background? You can see it here, obviously. Boom, that's nice. Also respecting the imbalance and this inversion here, and we're off. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, son. Let's go. All right, so where do you think I'm going here? We already discussed that. Just gotta hold it, man. And I'm hoping 10 o'clock will just like expand that bitch. Now it's not manipulation and taking out liquidity. If this keeps going, I want to see 10 o'clock expand it. So I would love to see us up here. I know that sounds like a stretch, and I might not even hold it that long. But let's see here. So yeah, lost about 800 bucks, I think. Um, but that money got right back, right? That money's right back, right? So this is trading. What it is. This is why I don't do live trading. It's like I don't know. People do you want to sit and watch all this? I mean, if I did it live and like you were watching live, it's like okay. But dude, you don't need to watch anybody, dude. You don't even need me. I've already gave everybody plenty of information to know how to do this on their own. I don't understand how people watch live streamers. It's like, are you literally saying that you're just going to keep watching other people trade? You have to create and cultivate your own mind. All right, so see how this candle pushed up here? All right, so this is the first imbalance right here, right? Is there a gap there? What's the close here? 572 and a half. What's the open here? 572 and 3/4. Ugh. That sucks. All right, so that wick here, we pushed up. Let me zoom out for you. You see how we pushed up here, and then we retraced back in, and look how it came back into that wick. Last 3 down candles as well. I could draw this again. I'm not trying to have too many on the chart. Also came in and tagged that. Boom. See that? Okay. So we tagged that, and then also remember, we were at that top gap I was talking about. See that gap right there? And then this went above it. It's hard to see it, I'm sorry, but you can see it, right? Remember the back in the background right here? So we came above it and we tagged the bottom of it, or the top of it. All right, so now we broke that high, so we've got order flow. Hopefully this just doesn't rush hard, but hey, we're in profit. We're protected. And look at that. Nvidia came to take out that low, had no wick on it. Pretty much breakout levels. So we've done that. We're responding, and this fucking massive gap should be next. However long that takes. Let me look at the QQQ. Double bottoms as well in the 1 hour. I called that baby, right? So double bottoms on the wicks. We just hit that gap right there. Oh, you can see it from here, innit? Well, actually, there's here and here. Wait, do I have that on there? Yeah, that's right there. The indicator, man, it's not. I have to drag them out and copy them because they don't show on the 1 minute chart. All right, so this is definitely a minimum goal. Definitely, like there's no question. All right, so what do? We came up and we retraced back to that from that gap. We came back down into the first imbalance. We tap it to the head. I mean, that's like perfect. Also, obviously, there was a 1 tick gap in there. Look at the details I'm showing. All right. So yeah. So when I explain this in the commentary, every review, every day, I'm doing the same thing, right? All right, so we're getting into the 101.5 and the bottom 25%. Now this is key. I need to get way above this for it to keep going because it is very likely that we reject from here. I don't know, but it's 7,000 in profit. What would you do? Would you take it out? And be done for the day? Because right now that looks pretty good. But I'm gonna at least wait till here. I'm gonna at least wait till here for sure. Make a decision. This low needs to get hit. Like that's like just super unfair. And you know what's funny in the past, I don't know, a year or two, I've been noticing like it's been nice, like CPI and all that, like the delivery is nice. Not like so much the price action, but the tempo. It's like it's like really calm, cool, and I you know what? It's because I think no one trades it, and they want people to trade it. Um, you see what I'm saying? But it's been stair stepping, nice and cool. Hasn't been violent. You know, it's like it's been. I've noticed that in the last year or two, I've watched the algorithm do that because before it used to be completely wild. But this is beautiful, man. And I'll be honest with you, I think we're going for that motherfucking data high. Look at that, baby. Let's go. And you see why I move it up? I'm only moving it up just so you can see the price. So look at 2 to 2.5, coupled with the 50%, coupled with that low. This is a minimum target right here for me. All right, so we just bumped underneath the bearish daily imbalance again. Look at that on the 1 hour. You can see that pretty clean. This looks pretty kosher here. That's going to be a stupid ass wick if it turns bullish. But hey, you know what? We don't even need to hold that high. So this is move one. All right. We're in move one. All this means nothing. So move one is going to be a while. So I'm looking for a buy, sell, buy. So buy, sell, buy. There's so much more in the day to happen, but this is going to be a long road because it's obviously not moving as fast as we would like it to move. But yeah, why do I always do this? Okay, sorry. That master, when I was talking about that retracement, was in control of the retracement if we're bullish. So we came into the 2 to 2.5 right there. Beautiful. And now I think I should be doing that with this. That would be that down candle right there. So there's a couple ways to do this. Now it's stuck in both of them. All right, I'm going to move this over because it's confusing. So that's just me measuring this down candle right here. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. Keep going, baby. Let's go, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right, so I'm going to first measure it here. Is it on there or not? Okay. So just don't look at the 1 minute because they're connected. So now we're getting into the 2 to 2.5 of this down candle and the 3.5 to 4. Oh, look where it is. Back to that middle. Looks like we're going there for sure. Okay, so and then if I was to do this, move it to this swing, so from high to low, all right? We got 1 and 1.5. So obviously you can see. Again, you don't even need to. I mean, look at the whole candle itself, the 15-minute candle. Like that whole 15-minute candle. Where's 50% of that? Obviously, you know it's sitting right around here, eyeballing it. Ooh, what's there? The bottom 25% of that bearish imbalance. So obviously that's above that 50% with that low, but we expect it to go higher anyway. But But this would be it, dude. This would be a nice 10 rack trade and have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it here. You can see it. It's not really noisy, right? All right, so what do we got here? The 1 and 1.5 right here, the 2 to 2.5, 50% here, and the low. Why do I keep doing it? Up 3.5 to 4 is literally laying above the previous day's high and this data high, right? So do you got nuts to hold this? Should I just let it go and then walk away? You know, some of my best trades are done like that, where I literally just don't pay attention to the screen. I know where I would like to go up there, but if the more I stare at it, the more you start thinking and talking yourself out of shit and and all that bullshit. So I personally would just like to let it ride and then walk away. Where the hell's my mouse at? Let me go over here and fix something. Let's go. Fucking beautiful, man. And I mean, take this out before 10 o'clock is the question. I'm gonna screenshot it here when it gets up into here. I should actually screenshot the shit now, but this would be just for my records. See, and this is why I don't do live, because in a normal setting I would take this out, generally speaking, right? But I'm trying to show you more. Oh, did we tap underneath the bottom yet? Oh, we just almost hit it. So we're almost there, right? Again, I'm looking for 10 o'clock to be an expansion, but the problem is look at the wick. Look what it created. So 10 o'clock so just like this example here, see how this wick came down, close, and then this next candle? Well, I would have to endure. So this is move 1, maybe move 2, comes right back into here, and then move 3. All right, so we're about to hit that bottom. I'm going to hold it just for the sake of this video. I'm going to hold it just for the sake of this video. Oh, come on. So this is another reason why I would usually take it out right before it hits it, because sometimes it'll dangle that carrot and not hit that low. And the 50%. So, and we're on overbought here. We have plenty of room on the 15 minute, the 5 minute. We've got plenty of room, man. 50% of this. I'm going to draw that in a second. Actually, let me just let it hit it first. There we go. Thank you. Beautiful. And I might want to stop, dude. I don't need to be involved anymore after this. I don't need to find out what's going to happen. I don't need this thing to come back. I'm going to be stuck watching it. Like, none of that shit. All right, so look where 50% is on this here. It's sitting right here at that gap. I like that gap. Did I talk about that? Yeah, oh yeah, with that low right there. So we have that gap. That'd be a next level. So we have that low, which would be this gap, the high of it. We have so right now we're in the 2 to 2.5 here. We have the 1 and 1.5. We just dipped into there. We just tagged at 50%. 50% of this imbalance is right here. So if I was so after this level that we've as a minimum target with that low, that what's the next level? Obviously it's right there. I just talked about that. Would be also the 930 level of yesterday, right? Because we blew right through that. So let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. So this was a minimum area first. And then this would be, I would like to say this would be the next zone, if you will. Okay. Yeah. Because this is coupled with that low right there. Because we blew right through that low. I mean, whoever bought right here, that's like super unfair. They have to get mitigated. So the word mitigation, that's where it obviously comes from. Where it blows right through and it gives them a chance to get back out. So let's just say they're underwater here, right? And they bought here. And they need to give them a chance to get back out. So we target that, right? So that would be another area here. And I'm going to delete this because I just don't need that. But you could quad it as well. You know what? Let me do that for fun. All right, so we just bounce off that the top 25%. I'm sorry, the bottom 25% of that big gap on this 1 minute. Where's 50% of that? We already discussed that. It's right there. And then right there. So I'll leave that there. This is not really affecting you, right? It's kind of clean, right? I've already got too much in the chart. So we had this swing here. We're in the 1 on 1.5 on the big side here. The 2 to 2.5 and 3.5 to 4, that data high right there. So interest, area of interest. I mean, it should go without saying. Let's see here. The midnight level is also right there. See that? See that orange? Just orange right here. Orange right here. That's an area of interest. This is probably overkill. Oh, and then I'm gonna just do it just like that. Oh, and then I'm gonna make this bigger. And the reason why I say that is because that line right there, that's the opening day level as well. See how we bounce around it? Come right back to it. So midnight level, opening day gap, 50. This red line is the 50% of the actual bearish imbalance. We came below it. We'd like to come back up to it. That would make sense too. So these are all areas of interest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there's nothing else I can say here. So now you got to sit through this. So we got move 1. Move 1 happened. So are we going to get a retracement? If we break this low on this candle, then I'd like to say we're going to get that retracement back. Where? Probably right here. Because where is this? This is a breakout level. See this? This is your like resistance, and then boom, pop above it. They might want to take them out, but hopefully we don't deal with that. We just fly up. It's 9:51. Macro's kicking in, pushing in our right direction. What a beautiful. And I took losses, but you understood. You understood the logic, right? Like, and I still took attempts here, but it's like, it's okay if it fails. All right, so I forgot this area too. This is that bottom 25% here. And that 50%, remember this? I talked about this 50% there of this big ass wick. Just tagged the top 25. I'm sorry, the bottom 25% for you. And then so 10 o'clock. That's going to be interesting, dude. Now, at this point, man, I should be taking this motherfucking trade out. I would like to take this trade out. But I'm bullish. So I'm hoping Powell's gonna push that bitch up. But see, this is move one. Powell might do move two where it retraces. So buy, sell, buy. It might be what it looks like. And I don't really want to sit through this and give back profit. My goal for the day is met. I would like to generally hit 10 racks, and anything else is a blessing. So I've already done that. And I could go walk away and chill. But here, now we're coming up on that level there, that low, which is obviously here. This is the next area of interest. So these three down candles here, you can see 3.5 to 4, is coupled with the top 75% of the opening range gap. So that's also in the cards too. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but look at this U, dude. I mean, this doesn't get any easier. I'm sorry, but why would anybody want to trade anything else, bro? Oh my god. Dude, this is so simple. You kidding me? Alright, so I'm looking for any possible retrace or break, and this candle here, we're still holding bullish. See, I don't want to fuck around and find out, dude, because 10 o'clock could get stupid. And he just testifies. But here's the thing. Also, the market is like, this is easy. Like, okay, we pushed up to wipe out these sellers. Obviously, we came down to wipe out the buyers, but we pushed up back to wipe out the sellers, or not sellers, but this stupid imbalance. Then we're gonna come down right now to wipe out the easy buyers. Right, I'm obviously all the way down here. So we come down to wipe out the buyers, and then we push back up to wipe out those sellers and then balance more of this. See that? But do I want to find out? Do I want to sit through this? This is where I'm gonna have to like walk away and let this thing go for the next however many hours. So I might just like walk away now and then, fast forward. You might just fast forward the rest until you see me come back. Because I don't want to be sitting here paying attention to it like a hawk. I mean, I'll be observing, but I don't want to be like thinking. I just want it to go to where my target is, which is technically this high. Um, but that might not happen today. And we actually have met my target. So, but I am bullish though. Look at it. So look at the 1 hour. So that's exactly what I was talking about. Didn't I mention that shit before it happened? So it's pushing up here. Look at the bodies respecting in the top 25%. Look how we tagged the bottom, the bottom, the 50%. See that shit? Now, does 10 o'clock push it down one more time to get in here? And that will wipe out all these buys. I would suck, bro. This is probably where I would want to not fuck around and find out. But there's too much potential up here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Man, stop playing. They're going to come and get these guys. I don't know. I've already accomplished what I needed, and now I'm doing this for you guys. I don't know. Should have left that 8 leverage, huh? I had on 8 leverage, so this would be technically 20. This would have been 25,000 already, or 28. But I don't like. I'm not using higher leverage in January and February until we get more rolling. All right, tagging the bottom. Not the bottom. The tagging the 50% there. Again, this is move one. So does move one keep going? Or does now move 2 happen, which I think it's going to happen because they just hit. Fell real short at 50%, but if we break this low, we're going to retrace. I wonder if anyone on the live streams is doing this. Oh, well, maybe I'll pause this and then do the review later. Well, I won't have to do a review, but I won't finish it then. I'll just pause it and then I'll do the review later. But I wanted to mention something about yesterday's breakout level on the 5 minute. Actually, let me see if I could go over there. I forgot to mention it in yesterday's video. The reason for this buy right here. Remember I was talking about this right here? Was it the 5 minute? No, it was the 15 minute. Where were you at? Right here. Was it the... No. Dude, what the... I don't remember. Oh, I'm sorry. It was here. It was here on the 5 minute. I was talking about this buy. I didn't explain well. Yes, it went into this imbalance, but it see that high right there? See how it came right to it? This. You see how that's that same level? It's because that level's a breakout level. See how it pushed above? Boom. Came right to it to seal it. Alright, so I'm getting fucked over here. Come on, man. I knew I should have just got the hell out. Now I gotta sit through move 2 and move 3 coming. But, you know, I just don't like this. Alright, so now we took that out, right? So in this case, oh, these are 2 candles up? Yeah. See, this is why I was like, I'm trying to be done here, and now I got to go through this shit, man. Because there's a wick. Look at the look at the fucking 4-hour wick. 10 o'clock just opened up. Where's this 4-hour wick right here? I got to wait for it to come back down here. So the 101.5 right here. This is a breakout level here, so it's coming to get them. So right here, you can see this. If it might not even enter back in here, or it might just be heavy and come down. Now we're doing the 4-hour candle, so this is creating a wick as well. Just like the 1 hour I just got done explaining. So look, it's kind of heavy. Didn't even come back and tap into here, leaving this imbalance where it could just pop in. So it's rushing for it, which is fine. It is what it is. But I would not want it to come any lower than this, obviously. So move 1. Move 2 is in effect. Let me just text this. Let me just do this real quick. Done. But notice I'm not freaking out, or I'm just chill. Let's just do it like this, I guess. Move 1, 1. So I would consider this move 2. And then we'll come back when we're on move 3. Move 1. So buy. I said it before it happened, right? Buy. Sell. I'd expect it to come deeper. Buy. Sell. Buy. Or it might just roll through and that's number 2, and I don't want to be a part of that. but that's a possibility. At least I know what the option is, right? All right, so right here, no one knows. So this is lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we break above here. So we break above, we come in, and then we push one more time right there. So anyone just lazy, pushed buy right here, breakout trader. What is he doing? You can see on the 15 minute, look at the 15 minute, look at that high right there. See how we busted right through at 9:30? We're going to probably come right to that, which is what? This is the area right here. All right, so we just got into the 1 to 1.5 on this projection. So I had to allow $6,000 of retracement. Was it worth it? Could have sold here too, but what if it kept ripping? Don't want to be a part of that show. So, and if I just did the bodies here, we're tagging the 1 to 1.5, almost to the bottom 25%. And now we're looking for it to push back up. Still might come any lower, and it might just come into here. I wouldn't like to see it come any lower than here. If it's really bullish, I wouldn't like to see it come lower than 1 and 1.5. But I'm using the bodies here. If I let me just do the top candle here, 3.5 to 4. So doesn't mean that the candle's gonna work in this idea. It does have the highest body though. 3.5 to 4. Okay, fine. Came out a little bit. I don't want to see it any lower, but I would rather do it like this anyway. Like that, or with the bodies. So 1 and 1.5, we just tapped it if we did with the wicks, and then the bodies here. I'd like for it to just stay here, really. All right, so then look at the RSI. We didn't talk about that at all, but this was oversold here, overbought here. So that's why another reason I was like, hey, take it out, you know. But you gotta allow you gotta allow them to come down to wipe out the easy buyers. So it is what it is, man. This is why I don't like making decisions based off of fucking someone watching me. You know? It's like stupid. All right, so in the 5 minute, it might even come back to this first imbalance. Totally forgot about that. Which would be, see that? And then I have to deal with this stupid ass fucking with y'all. Let me go to a 5 minute. So you can see it on the screen. I have a 5 minute down here though. But see that right there? That shit looks pretty kosher. And I hope they dangle that. It'd be nice. Because the person selling in here is maybe trying to get in here and then they don't do it. And the person, I don't know. My brain already hurts. All right, so now we're tagging that bottom 25%. We went to that bottom 25% of the bearish imbalance. Yeah, man, this is why I didn't want to hold it, bro. That was a target, and it should have been done. But that's fine. We'll do it this one time. I get people messaging me, why don't you ever do it live? You don't be doing it live. Like, motherfucker, what do you think I'm doing here? You're here for fun, bro. All right. We tagged into that gap. I just told you about that breakout level. We're about to hit it on the 15 minute. See that level right there? All right, so we're in the vicinity, 2 to 2.5. I'm using only the bodies. I don't want it to come any lower. I would love for it to just leave that, dangle that carrot now. So, nice reaction there. Getting to an oversold on the 1 minute. See that? And then let's U around. Let's U-turn. All right, let me see what it looks like here. Well, I can do it here, which is now with the wicks, and it's just 1 and 1.5 still with that that gap. I did not do this. All right, still 1 and 1.5 right there. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So, all right. So the wick has now, we've tapped that 50% of the wick. I'm pretty sure that's 50% of a wick. Let me try it out. Let me see what it looks like. Um, this is about to look ugly. So just give me a second. Oh man, I'll come down like that. You see that? All right, so don't get lost in this sauce here. See this? See how we did tag 50% of that wick. Oh my god, look at that. It's over here. It's literally on the head. Right there. See that? It's right here. This is that red line. Let me smack this shit bigger. that's the measure of the wick. That's 50% right on the head right there. See that? I'm gonna delete this because I don't want it on the chart, but um what I'll actually do is move it to the left. What the hell? I'm just gonna move it to the left so I don't forget about it later in the review. That's why I leave shit on because I don't want to have to draw everything. All right, so that's good news in a way. Um, we had 50% of that wick, so I mentioned that it would come in. So move 1, move 2. All right, so are we on move 3 yet? Let's do it this way, or are we still in move 2? Just put a question mark here. Now don't get me wrong. This can still be all move 1, right? Move 1, you get the buy, and then you get a sell, right? But I'm just using this for now. So we're not in move 3 yet. That's for sure. And this is really bad. Really don't like this price action for it being buying right now. So I might want to just slowly dip in, raid them, and then, because this is initially enticing and inducing people to get in, right? It's not on an oversold. So it doesn't have to be like hitting the 30 level. All right, so now we're in this wick. So we're pretty much tagging 50%, eyeballing it. I hope they don't come this deep, man. It's gonna fucking suck, bro. Fucking with y'all, man. And I swear, I was like, I don't know what possessed me to do this today. I was like, don't, bro. But I was like, you know what? I felt like it was just time for me to do it for you at least once. Here. All right, that sucks. Equal lows. I'd rather you take it out. I'd rather you take it out. I don't want to be coming back. All right. See that level right there? We got to the one. So let's look at the higher here. Let's look at this swing here. So we got to 1 and 1.5, and we retraced. All right, now they took that out. That's fine. So that's a retracement. That's fine. And then we want to see a push back up to get now to the 2 to 2.5, right? I knew I was gonna have to fucking deal with this, dude. I fucking knew it, bro. And I could have sold it into it, but look how they did this bogus. So when they broke this low, they didn't like come back in and swing. It just literally stayed empty. So this is a breakaway imbalance, and this shows you that they're hunting that lower. So could have sold it, but I'm just trying to be chill. I fucking knew it, dude. So I'm allowing damn near fucking $9,000 to retrace back to. It's fucking stupid, bro. Wanted to be done. I fucking knew I should have just sold it just to prove my point. All right, you see how we hit that breakout level? We did that. Two to 2.5, sitting right there. Oh man. All right, so if I use the bodies here, see the 2 to 2.5 here. Again, this was had a strong feeling this would come down, man. Fucking let 100 points come back, didn't I? Let's just say 700. Yeah, dude, 100 fucking points just to prove my point. Buy, sell, buy. So 1 and 2, that's for sure happened. Let's see number this now. I'm hoping that this is starting number 3. See also this. See this high right here. See how we came back to it, digged in, pushed out traders here. But by now it's like, okay, if we're bullish, like you've done enough. Like, come on. But you could feel it, right? Like it came up here and then it pushed up, and then it's like, okay, it's kind of exhausted, and it's like you start to feel it, and then sure enough, it sold off. And I should have just sold. I should have just sold it and been done with the thing. But I was sitting here expecting to just try to hold it for the whole day, like you want to watch a 4-hour video, or not even 4. You want to watch a fucking a 6-hour video. I don't know why I did this for y'all, man. I'm always trying to do better, do the most. See, that's the thing, man. That's why I keep trying to tell people like you guys, like, listen, like whoever streams and does content for YouTube for trading, it's like it's this horrible toxic like agenda that I like. It's like, look at me, look what I can do. I want to immediately show the trades and show off and and validation. And it's like, bro, I recognize that shit. I don't want to be a part of that shit, bro. Like, I do not want to be a part of that. And it's so hard not to. It's like naturally hard not to. Look at the 15 minute. Look at the 15-minute right here. You can see the bodies literally closing and opening inside that gap. Right? It's not random place. 2 to 2.5 with the bodies. Look at that. That's beautiful. So now move 3 should be kicking in. Look at this. Over. Look at the push here. Down. Not oversold, but it tagged it. And this looks like move number 3 is kicking in. See that? And how would I say that? Well, because if I borrow this, you see how we went above that candle? So right here, see this last down candle, this 10-12. See how we pop above it, and then we dip back in, and then it hits the wick of it. Look at the wick right there. Let me draw it for you. That's the wick. See how it's getting back to that level, that rejection level. Yeah, this is definitely number 3. So I'm gonna just leave that right there. We are definitely in move number 3, buddy. I mean, that was a move all by itself. Like, you literally could have took that out. That was... How many points was that? Jesus. So from here, 580. That's 70 points, dude. I mean, it qualifies to me as a move. All right, so we're in move number 3 here. Now, imagine, I bought it here, and I said that would be possible. So buy, sell, buy. So take the profit out and then sell it. What do you got to lose, right? Sell it. If you're wrong and it keeps going up, then you're done. You don't want to be chasing that. Okay, but if it works, okay, then it's sold down. All right, then you take that profit, and you're assuming number 3 is about to kind of move because it needs to shake out. It came down to wipe out them, And now it's like, okay, fuck, are we going up or down? I'm just anticipating the flow. Now they're coming back up to wipe out these easy sellers, right? I mentioned that even before all this happened, right? So, what was I gonna say? So then let's just say the price comes down, and then I take the profit out and I try to buy. Let's say I'll take a loss right there. I'll take one more and take that buy. And if it fails, then you should be done, because then you don't want to be sitting here trying to catch and over trading and every fucking low, right? I mean, eventually you'll catch it, but it's not averaging in and all that shit. I'm not a believer of that. Like, I'd rather take the loss and then enter again. Why do I need to add to losing positions? That's fucking retarded. Sorry, that's a bad word, I guess, on the internet. So here, you see here. So now we're just shooting up. I mean, clearly that's number 3. So here's the deal here. This thing can get to right here, and then you're going to say, take it out, right? And it's like, well, wait a minute, bro. You just had 14 racks here. You want to wait till you get 16 racks here, 17 racks here, and you let it drop all the way to 6? It's not worth it, right? But if I'm positioning, higher time frame, then I'm expecting this to turn blue. So on the 4-hour, remember the 4-hour is yellow right now. And then once we go above, it'll dig into this. It'll seal. Hopefully it seals that imbalance. So there's 2 options here. Either this candle is not going to go up to squeeze the imbalance. Let me zoom in. You can see this, right? So either it's going to push up to squeeze that right there to immediately rebalance it, right? Or there's going to be left an imbalance. And if it's left an imbalance, that means that this doesn't really go any higher. And we had to wait for the next 4-hour candle, which is 2 o'clock. But I don't see that happening. But it's just logic. All right, let's just leave it like that. 1, 2, 3. Imagine buying, selling, and then buying again. Dude, it's just awesome, right? It's literally like 14,000 up here, just because I'm trading the 4 contracts, but 14,000 here, 10,000 back down, and then we're approaching almost 10,000 again up here. So that's, that's 14, 24, $34,000, and it's not even fucking 10:30. Amazing, right? Obviously. But I'm kind of confident in these areas up here. What a easy fucking day. Yo, I'm letting you know, man, it doesn't get any easier than this. Are you joking? It does not get any easier than this, buddy. I should have screenshotted it when it was down here. I wanted to do that for my records, but I was busy talking. So above here, what's the next level? Well, I've already got it outlined, so it would be somewhere here. For sure. Yeah. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, now you can see it. Yeah, because dude, the price just shot down, bro. Like, that's like super unfair. And then you got 50%. Remember that little quad right there? A little 50% right there, which is the bottom of that gap. So this is like, hell yeah, dude. Like, that low. Like, when it's shot down, bro. Like, that's like, there's no fairness at all. Like, even if you go to like a 1 second chart. 1 second. Look at the stair step. Look on the 1 second chart here. God damn. So imagine you understand all this, and look where I get in. Well, I took some losses trying to get it, obviously. But here's 3. God, I can't even still see the candles. Damn. 1. Drive 1, 2, 3. Right there. Pops above, comes deep. Look how deep that comes in. and then pops above. All right, this is stupid. Did we hit my target right now? No. Almost. Came to 101.5, retrace. Now we're pushing up to the 2 to 2.5. This is obviously the real goal here at this point. But see now, like, here's the thing. So this is why I don't want to stream. It's just like I feel like I got to do something. I feel like it's just like I'd rather just not look at the chart in a way and just do something else. Like what I mean by that is like I'm looking at my phone or doing something else, but and then I'll glancely, like, did I say glancely? I'll glance like every so, and then just, you know what I mean, and see and just make sure it didn't drop the hell or something. But okay, we hit our level. Screenshot that. Talked about that already. Oh, we just went right to that next one here. That low right there. Beautiful. Shit, I'd rather have I wanted that screenshot. Okay, cool. All right, so now what do you say? 17 racks. What do you do? You done? Or you want to hold for the gold? I personally don't want to. And just talking to you now, I've already lost $1,000. Right? So move 1, move 2, move 3. Is 3 done, or are we going into 4? Because it can easily pull back. But I would like to say it keeps going a little higher first. But look, overbought. Easy, dude. I mean, like, this isn't fucking... Like, look how beautiful that's looking, dude. Like, come on. And I actually would like to be done so it could be a short stream for you. I don't want to have to go through the whole day. Oh, that's my song right here. Y'all don't know nothing about that. So yeah, these were my goals right here, for sure. Like getting up here, it's probably gonna still happen, but like, I want to fucking find out. All right, so buy, sell, buy. Almost there. I don't know why people on the internet can't do shit like this. Anyways, I didn't measure this. I should have done that. I was supposed to take the screenshot with that son of a bitch. So I measured the downswing. I didn't measure it. So we're sitting there. We're sitting there at the 2 to 2.5 right there. As well, and we tagged the top 25%. See that? Of the opening range gap, and look at that 1 hour candle. Came all the way down, pushed up in here. So now I might have to wait another hour just to get where I'm going. Because if that's the high and the low of that candle, then I'm gonna hopefully it goes in there. But guess what? The next hour the candle could dip back into this wick, which is 50% here. Let's just say 636. 636. I have to let it fucking come back down here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Be done. Be content. Be done. But I'm trying to trade the 4 hours, so I'm looking. So we kind of like it's kind of like this situation here, where we came in, we came down, and then we got to wait for the next hour candle, next 4 hour candle to push up, and I gotta wait. Look at this. And then if it breaks that, that's gonna suck if it breaks that low. All right, so we pushed up. We got 2 to 2.5. What's over here? Oh, by the way, as you don't mention, look here, the 3.5 to 4. Remember when I measured this right here? Look, 3.5 to 4. Boom. See that? That's why you want to be done here. Fell short of the 2 to 2.5 on the big one, which is the 15-minute, obviously. On that swing there. There's no reason to be staying in this market right now. I am mad at myself. I should have just took it off. But see, you see, got to 14,000 here, came down to 6, came up to 17. And I said that before it happened. So I don't take it out on 14,000, but I want to gain an extra 3. That's not smart. As for a day trader. Otherwise, if I'm swinging, I should be adding a position here. So position 1, position 2, and then ride it up, right? To at least that high, and that would be kind of kosher, or if you want to hold it longer. Now let's see what this does. But yeah, you like that though? 3.5 to 4 right there, which is from here. And now this is a pretty decent candle, so that's the problem here. Where do you see inefficiency? Well, here they didn't know what was going on yet. No. Here. Here. It's a breakout level. We have an imbalance. See this U right here? It might tap in, but it might come this low. It's like, why I want to fuck around? 1, 2, 3. So we're still in number 3, but is this going to be move number 4? I don't know. I'm hoping it's just still number 3. But with this looking right here like this, see how they came up to get into this, because they know that the algorithm obviously has to, and if it has to efficiently deliver price, it has a job to do, so it has to balance this. So once it balanced this part, then it came back down to wipe out these motherfuckers trying to catch it here, right? Because no one's trying to catch it here, but look, they're trying to catch it right here. But you got squeezed out, and at this point you probably got out, right? So then we push back up, and in doing so, it's an efficient machine, because the sellers here provide liquidity for coming up. And then we have stop out. We have breakout traders here. We push them out. We push into it to kick them in profit real quick, and then we rip it lower, right? They can offload their buys from here, offload them into here. And then as we come up, besides wiping out the liquidity and coming up, now we've inched more up here to wipe out or to balance price. So we initially came here to balance price here, right? But then we came up higher. Now we're inching up, and then now they've accomplished this. So what's left here? Here. So from this high, whoa, that's what's left, right? Because we've already accomplished everything below that, right? So that's what's left and inefficient. Delivery. There's only offering sell side. So delivery. So, but as you see, up, down, down, up, down. So it's balanced. It doesn't have to come back up here. It don't have to come back up here. And this is why you should be done for the day and taking out this profit. Because it doesn't have to come back down. It doesn't have to come down here anymore. I'm sorry. It doesn't have to come back up here anymore, because it already has. You have plenty of opportunity to get in, get out. And we have already came to this low, so we mitigated that low. You see that? So this, we might not visit this area, even though I still think we're bullish. But this is time to take it out. It's just time to take it out. You don't have to be right here. Just take this shit out. And now I'm afraid that we pushed up, we retraced, we broke that, but we broke that low too. Yeah, we did. So now we're retracing deep to then sell off here. To sell off here, unless they're going to use this as support, which I possibly. But look at this right now. This is your last chance to maybe get out before it retraces again, possibly, because we changed direction here. Unless it was just getting into that imbalance. See. So we got to break that. If we break this high, we're good, like super good. But now we're in this wick, so this is the last chance where it could sell off from here. Okay, and then this projection kicks in because it technically it did kick in there. See that? So this might be it, and then we might get a rush down. Cause they know everybody. This was easy as fuck, bro. Like I mean, like ain't nobody messing with that. You ain't getting even filled to sell that. So let's not even talk about that. And look how deep they squeezed each person there because they knew they were gonna do this shit. So that's why I don't prefer to be in the market because of the fact that it was so hard to get. If you are already holding this from here, from the past 2 days, and it's came and squeezed you out that much, and you have to sit through that, bro. God bless your heart, because I'm pretty sure many people didn't do that, right? So there's no desire for them to come up here right now. I'm just talking. There's no reason for this built liquidity here because that was fucking impossible to catch anyway. So for them if you take a look, they've already squeezed everybody selling. Then they came down. We've already pushed back up here. So if anybody had a breakout, it's just they had a sell stop right here, and they got triggered in. Let's just say they even got filled. I'm pretty sure they didn't get filled, but if they did, then that's the logic of that too, right? But we mitigated it, So I'm starting to think that this isn't really important right now. Even though it is, I'm not saying it's not. But it's not in my interest. I don't care to get any higher. We leave that for another day. Wednesday, we've already had a big. So Wednesday's a bearish day right now. It might just stay one. And then that next 4 hour traps you down here. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be done. So, but I really want to show off. I really want to show off and it come up here. Maybe here. This is good. This is not this is not showing that it's in that this projection is gonna work. That's pretty deep. So it would have to stop here. Why do I keep moving this 15-minute? My bad. I really want to be done, man. So now when the emotions are kicking in, they're saying, just stop. Get out. You should. You gotta listen to yourself. Right? But see, now that we just tagged that top 25%, and then now I could just sink from here. I mean, obviously I'd like for it to just keep going, but I don't want it to sink from here, but it can. And then this kicks in. Otherwise, we got to the 2 and 2.5 on this swing here. And I'm just using the 3 candles, so I could be doing this too. Ooh. Real close to that too. But I like this. Let me do the bodies. Oh. Look at that. Look at the bodies here. 3.5 to 4. Beautifully. So now here's the moment of truth. Is it going to sell from here or push off? Do I want to find out? Not really. Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't even seeing that. I wasn't even watching that. See how they squeeze the shit out of that? Ooh, that's good for pushing up. But then again, they might have just created liquidity there, so then they can come down. So then when they come back up, they can take it. But see, this is where I don't want to be. Oh, there you go. Ooh, how you doing, son? 20 racks. Boom. Live. Got to my target, and I'm talking, and I've already lost 1,000. So I think I'm gonna call it a day there. Damn, man, I just lost two racks sitting here fucking around. It came right back, dude. See that shit? This is why I don't want to screenshot and fuck with y'all. Prime example. Now you can see. Okay, so where did we hit? I talked about that 50% level. I talked about the bottom gap. See the gray here? See the gray here? The big gray? That's from that gap right there. We just tagged the bottom of it perfectly. So, and then the midnight level is right there. So I might want to hold just for that. And then we had the daily gap right there. That's why I kind of like circled this whole like fucking area. But beautiful, buddy. Fucking beautiful. I can't wait to smoke. That's for sure. All right, so I got the screenshot, right? Again, don't need to be right here. Oh, by the way, we're also in the 2 to 2.5 right here. From this swing here, 2 to 2.5 right there, beautifully. And this is still move 3, right? Yeah. So we're still in move 1, 2, yeah, 3. And I'm not interested in 4. I'm not interested in 4 at all. And looks like I'm fucking around and finding out right now. And this thing's again probably still skyrocket, but we might save that for tomorrow. Now it'll spend the rest of the day wiping these people out because they've done a good job here and they've mitigated price to the left. Let's just take a look here. Oh, that low right there. You see these lows right here? See how it blew right through? It's giving them an opportunity as well. So you have all these people here, right? Even to right there, right? But now I'm over here fucking around and finding out. Came back to the top 25%. But I want to be done. I am going to be done. I'm just going to see if I can get this bitch back up here, man, before I close this bitch. Because it hit 20 and I'm like, man, fucking bastards. When is Trump talking, dude? Because that shit'll push this bitch up. Very possibly. Tentative? What the fuck is that? Oh, I'm salty, man. Fucking with y'all. Let me see if I can find if Trump's talking. When this guy's talking. For 3 p.m.? Oh, fuck. Today's the 12th, right? Yeah. So I think he's talking at 3 p.m. I'm not waiting that long. That'll probably skyrocket this shit, man. I mean, I'm in a good position. I'm at the bottom here, bro, but like I don't need any more. So but it would suck if that bitch gets pushed up with him talking and then we end up clearing all this. I should just let this bitch ride for 3 o'clock. And then I'm not even gonna talk anymore. I'll just say, hey, I'm officially leaving. I'll just leave the chart on record. You can fast forward from now till then. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but okay. So we just tapped that gap right there too. All right, bodies are respecting right now that top 25%. Let's see if it does that. Oh yeah, no, the 15 minutes still not even close. So I'm sorry. Ugh. Now okay, so this obviously didn't work out, right? Which I'm surprised they use it as support, but now they want to get people in here too. But that's why another reason why it's easy to come down and take that out, and then it could obviously dip much lower, and I don't want to be a part of that. So 1, 2, 3. So buy, sell, buy. What's next? Sell, right? So it's selling. It's happening now. So now I'm pissed. Now I'm fucking pissed because I was at 17, let it get to 20, and fucking with y'all. Now it's back to 17. So it's like, you know what I mean? Just being real. But and look at this. If they use this consecutive candles and it comes down here, dude, that's gonna be fucked up, right? Part of the game though. And look at this. Just one candle alone, 1 and 1.5 is right here. So it makes sense for it to dip into here. We're on an overbought here, so let's come down to oversold. I'm hoping that it just holds as support and it keeps pushing up. But again, this is why you don't need to be right. Trying to do something for other people. Fuck that shit. Oh, and by the way, I was talking about this in the beginning. I was gonna want to use this later as support. Let's see how it worked out. Bam. See that? I knew that would play out later. See that? And I said this like in the beginning of the video. I think when I was down here, right? I think. So yeah. I'll just leave it like that. Buy, sell, buy. What's naturally next? Sell. It's selling. But this is move 3 done yet, right? Because it could still push up here, and if it doesn't break that low of that candle, right, or this swing right here, then I would expect it to hold it as support. This is an imbalance, so naturally, you don't want to get lost in the sauce where you're constantly like trying to invert it. Now, again, look at the body here. I'm gonna draw it out because I need to. Only doing this for this video, man. So. Okay, so this is not good for using it as support. Because there's all this. Dude, and even here, man, that breakout level right there, now I'm fucking pissed, bro. I should have just took it out to 20, man. Fucking with you motherfuckers, dude. Oh my god. Knew I shouldn't have fucking did it. Now it makes me want to just hold it the rest of the day. That's some fucking garbage, bro. So that just used as an inversion right here. Right? I can't believe I just allowed that to happen. I mean, yeah, I'm still like in this area, but I mean, we hit enough. We hit enough here, like for sure. Obviously, we'd like to seal the opening range gap as well, right? So the fair delivery here is just makes sense to come back, but I mean, I just don't want to endure this. I don't want to endure it. Fucking, I'm a little pissed off. So bottom 25% here with this line right here of that bearish imbalance. So that's nice. You see the 15-minute, there's an imbalance right there, right? So we have down candle, imbalance, and it's going to come probably down here, motherfucker. 1 and 1.5. Where's that? 50% of the opening range gap too. Probably come there too. But that was dumb. At least you saw that hit 20,000. And hit that 20,000 and real quick with that candle. And that's why you know when a candle hits like that, get the fuck out. Take it, screenshot and get the fuck out. But I'm just trying to portray something here. All right, so we dipped in. You see how we dipped in that little 15-minute imbalance? I'd like for it to just, that's it. Like, I'm cool with it tapping in there, and I want it to be done. But, because now it did break the consecutive candles. So, could start a sell program. So it's either going to just keep falling from right here to in here, or it's going to retrace back up. All right, to maybe like this last up candle and tag it and then fall off. Or it might not make it past this inversion imbalance that I've already got here. Oh, now my dog's got a shit, dude. He's got a poop. He'll come up here, and if he starts like whining and he starts going nuts, that means he's got to go poop, dude. And he never really poops during like this time. He usually waits for his walk. But now he's doing that. So fuck. Now I'm thinking I just might come back. But I just take my phone with me. So okay, right there. And then it might just sell off into here. Alright? And that's just with this candle. Let me see the body. That's kind of a nasty candle. Alright, so 2 to 2.5 here. It's coming in probably here. Fucking bitch, bro. I allowed $20,000 fucking dollars to go down to 14 for you motherfuckers. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude or call you motherfuckers. Sorry. I'm just kind of talking shit. Yeah, why did I do that shit though, man? Because I really want to just continue the whole stream. I wanted you to see the whole... I mean, I don't know. But I knew I should have been done. And I know you don't want to watch a long-ass video either. Alright, buddy. Hold on, buddy. So, taking out that low is nice. And then I'd like for it to just continue up. Because now look at the 15-minute right there. On the 15-minute, you can't see it on another time frame, but on the 15-minute you can. On the 5-minute you can. Right there. See, I don't want to. So 1, 2, 3. Are we in number 4? Or are we still in number 3? Looks like we're in number fucking 4. So we tapped in. And again, remember, there are no sellers in here. So they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying I don't care anymore. And then it could now just drizzle down. And I want to play with that. But we tapped right into there, right? And that sucks. Yeah, I'm hoping this isn't the projection here. Because then we're going to get then at the end of my video, or at the end of me being pissed off, higher high and higher low. Higher high and higher low. You know, and it's like, lost another whatever. Ugh, I'm salty right now. It all happened really fast, and then to be live and then think and then, do all this shit, I would have just closed it, but look at 1, 2, 3. Look at the levels I did. I outlined this way before it happened. All right, this is not a concern. It's going to take a lot to push it up, or maybe it won't. Maybe the 3 o'clock in the power hour, especially this goofy starts talking, so they set up all this liquidity just so Trump can push it up, and then people could say, oh yeah, you see what Trump did? And it's like, dude, they had that plan before Trump was even a president. All right, they just so you know, they pick presidents. They don't. You think come on, bro? You think 80-something-year-old people should be running any business? No, sorry. Do you know any business on earth that an 80-year-old is running it besides fucking what's his name? Warren Buffett? It's not normal. Like we can find 50-year-old, 60-year-old presidents is no problem. Like out of all the people on earth, that's the only people you could find. They're picking their presidents too, bro. So just like this algorithm is rigged, so is the president. Like, come on. Maybe I'm saying too much now. So that did flip. So we broke below it, then we came in it, and then we got this structure. But now I'd like to take off. That'd be great. See this, and then this 50%, we end up being so bullish that we kind of like float up. I mean, I'm just hoping. but I'm hoping this is a support here, and we push up. If you look at the 5-minute RSI, also, the 5-minute RSI shows that we have room to go onto an overbought. So that would probably be the end of the road for me. I'm talking in general. If the 5-minute hits this overbought. We did get into that 15-minute imbalance. That'd be nice reaction. You see how it dipped in beautifully. That's why I was saying that's a pretty kosher coming down. And is this still move number 3? Because it could definitely, because out of the 3-4 moves, whatever how many there are, one of them, and it's sometimes the fourth one, the third or the fourth or the fifth one, like that move, it ends up being the move, meaning it's the move that ends up holding for the rest of the day, right? So I'm hoping that this number 3 is holding for the rest of the day, right? So, or we're gonna get number 4 come into here, and then this is nice, but this could suck because now it's London close, and it's like this could speak around. Okay, buddy, I'm sorry, man. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. My dog gotta go. Shit. All right, so I want to get above this. You'd have to zoom in to really see. Sorry, you're probably like, dude, you gotta zoom in. I don't like that. You should have just tagged that. I wish they would have tagged that already. But okay, so like, let's just say that this is going to be a sell model. And we come back and we just tag that last up candle. I mentioned that already. See how we rejected there? Now this is going to be key, man, because I don't want this to be doing this for the next 2 hours. I'm actually tired already. I'm spoiled. I don't want to be doing anything anymore. But this is actually kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie. It's exciting to show you guys this. Right? Do this live. And maybe one day I will, man. But I'm a little ghetto, man. I talk shit, bro. I'm not a trader. I mean, I'm a trader, but I'm not originally a trader. So I'm a little crazy. But this is like do or die right here for me. It's like it's like right when you're about to get out, this bitch is about to blast off probably. So we have and then this also talking ideas. It's London close, so we can be done, and then lunch will probably retrace, and I don't want to be a part of that. And we can get some stupid drop right now. Like we can get some stupid candles, but that's why I love CPI. Like I used to, we used to catch shit like this on CPI, but then like it used to be just much more volatile. But this has been really smooth, bro. Like I don't know why they're making it so smooth like that. It's been like that for like a year or two, I've noticed. But this is a good sign. Okay, so now we've hit the open of that candle. Now I don't want it to reject and then start coming down, dude. I'm at what, 17? I really like that 20 again, that's for sure. But well, them sweeping this low is a very good sign. So I should just keep holding. At least till 50%. So let's see if it gets up here. But again, I don't want this to turn into a sell model, man. I'm just hoping that this is like a speaker and it just shoots up. Ugh, everything in my gut is telling me to just get the fuck out. Now greed's kicking in. This was cool. I mean, but now for it to come back and then have been up here, like to get any high, like greed's kind of kicking in for me. Let's just see, 1 drive, 2 drives, 3 drives, or 1, 2, and then we get up for our last one. This was kind of easy. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people caught this probably so, but like I don't know. I feel like it's petering out, and And if this is a sell model to come retrace, and that's okay. It'll probably still buy out from there, but it's like I don't need to be. Need to just learn how to just be content and then not want more. Is there any divergence up there on the other time frames? Not really. No, I'm not seeing a real reason to get out. I want to wait till I see the Nasdaq Dow and what's it called, and S&P. I want to see a divergence happen there. Maybe that'll tell me to exit out. Maybe I'll do this, do that. Here. Ugh. Yeah, they're little candles, but you see how they're like, it's a buy program, but you see how they're like moseying their way up, and you notice now we're up here. So it's like the only way you would have got in any of this is if you did push enter on. Yeah, I'm not looking for a big. Ugh. Came back to the 25%. Oh, this is like, to me, just wide open, bro. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna go. All right, buddy. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes I gotta let him wait, even though I'm in the trade. Even if he's got to poop, I don't give a fuck. He's gotta wait a second. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Yeah, we got into 2.5, dude. Like, what else do you want? I should trail and then just be done. That's what I should do. London's here now. Yep. Fucking knew it. All right, 1 o'clock kicked in. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that was that next 1 o'clock. It was gonna come down. It's gonna hopefully it leaves that imbalance. I'd like to see it leave that imbalance and then just push up, and then maybe it can come later. By then I'll be done, or it's just gonna come for it now. It's actually trying to seal it now, and I don't want it to come to this fucking wick. This is what I was saying. I want to get mad, bro. Look at that top 25%. Coming in here makes sense. I just hope it's so bullish that it doesn't do that. But this is starting to look really nice. So right here, it dropped. It's coming back to rebalance that for anyone who just pushed sell, who's a momentum, like just hyping on the 5 second, 10 second, 15 second. And then they just came to squeeze that out. And I hope it goes above it and goes above this high. That means we'll be back in business. But this might reject and then the next candle come down. Come on, man. And it's a 15-minute, by the way. Also, so look at the 15-minute. Beautiful. I do like that. Keep going. So the 15-minute came in. Got into that previous 15-minute wick. We're on a gap there. So there's this gap right here. We're in the background of that gap. And maybe now this is showing support. I don't know. That candle didn't go all the way. So and it rejected the open of that. I don't like that. See how I rejected the open? I don't like that. I don't like that. Just keep going. But we are reclaiming this imbalance, possibly. Okay. All right, we got to go above it, though. Oh, no. Come on, don't be a little bitch. No, please go up higher. No. You motherfuckers. Oh, I don't like that. Come on. You got it, baby. You could do it, baby. You got it, baby. Come on. Do it for daddy. Do it for daddy. All right. You motherfucker. Damn, man. Come on, let's go. I want to see a big push. Come on. Bro. No good. No good. No good. No good. No fucking good, dude. Ah. Fucking knew that shit. Knew that shit was gonna happen. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna have to sit. Do this dumbass shit, man. 16? Fuck y'all. Fuck. You guys suck, bro. And you don't even care. All fucking 5 of you. Doing this for fucking 5 people, man. It's crazy. Okay, so, sorry, I'm very blunt. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm just real. I don't sugarcoat none. Let's go, 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 go. That would be helpful. I actually, now I really want to be done. Now I'm talking crazy and being rude. That's crazy. That's not cool. I'm definitely going to get out here, probably. But so if I do this projection here, the 2 to 2.5 is right there. It's starting to look like it's kosher, and this is not fucking gonna fuck, man. Now I gotta fucking sit here, dude. I'm not, dude. I'm just not. I'm not, man. Fucking bitch. Just so you know, I'm really ghetto. So, but I'm also classy at the same time. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, bro. I needed to take that high out, and then look at the bodies here. Um, Gotta sit through this shit now, bro. And I don't want to put the stop loss right now because now I'm trying to show us getting up here. I don't want to get tagged out here because it can easily come down here and it's just still buy back up. So you know what I'm saying? But I do like that they're trying to make this as support. And then again, a lot of people can't trade today or won't trade today, but they entice, they try to entice people too. Maybe to take them out at the same time, but dollar was coming back down. This fucking bitch, bro. It should be. It should makes me. It should make me want to like sometimes get crazy, man. Like punch screens and shit. I mean, this is no reason to. I know I'm overdoing it right now, but I'm just like what I told you. Man, hit that 20, and I'm just like over here fucking around still. But I'm pretty sure this was really awesome video. Fuck, gotta be. But it's London. It's London, and it's like, dude, it's gonna spend doing all this bullshit, man. Now, that's why I'm pissed, man. Look at this. Come right back to where I originally was. So I sat through all this while I'm pissed for nothing. You know what I'm saying? When my goal was here and here. Like that was the best case scenario, and I didn't take it up because I want to make a longer fucking video watching me trade and get frustrated. The fuck is that, bro? Stupid. Stupid, man. I fucking knew it, dude. So fucking stupid, bro. Ugh. Alright. I gotta walk away. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go walk this nigga, man, and fucking hopefully I don't come back and get really pissed off. Let's go, buddy. Yeah, that's what I figured. Came right in here. See this? Got to oversold. It's not really sold, but hopefully this is enough. Oh, do we have a divergence too? No, we didn't. So, again, they did a good job here. So this here is just like, gotta wait longer now. If it even goes back up from here. Let's hope that, let's see this to be an inversion. I'm hoping that's not a bearish imbalance and we get stuck in it and sell off again. This is why I don't do live streams. I get pissed off. Want that to hold or not. Otherwise it's gonna keep coming lower. We're at the 50% of the opening range gap. We're in a 1.5 here. Based off this candle. God, dude. That breakout level right there. I'm gonna be really pissed off. So 20,000, letting it come down to 12. So that's 8 grand. Bad decision. Just very bad decision. But I mean, I couldn't make the decision because I was trying to screenshot them on this video, and it's just like I should have just took it out. But again, I'm bullish, and I do want to come above here. So, you know, what, 2 to 2.5. So we got to the, look at the 15-minute. We got to the 1.5, 1 to 1.5, big rejection. Got to the 2 to 2.5, big rejection. All right, so that's why I don't want to sit through it. All right, that's too early to tell. That's definitely move number 4. For sure. That was 8 grand. So definitely number 4. So buy, sell. Looking for another buy here. Look at this trend line shit. And what's crazy is that, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they just sank it down. But I don't know. We did a good job on the 4 hour there. And then I was mentioning the 1 hour to come back into that wick. I don't want it to come any lower. So I'm hoping to this be another bullish candle. So 1, 2, 3 candles turn bullish, but I mean, this is just the setup is already done. Like the setup was from here into here. Another setup was from this breakout level here back to up here, and that's it. Like that, like you don't need any more. And I'm over here now. I'm upset about it because I knew I was gonna now spend so much time dealing with possibly getting back up, maybe not even getting back up. So that's the question there, right? Ugh. Up in these up candles, you're using this as, so if I'm copying these, copying this, dude, I'm really upset right now. Trying not to, man, but that's why I'm trying to tell you, man. People who stream, it's like, bro, I don't know how you do it. I don't know why. It's like, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck, man. God damn, dude. Why did I fucking do this for y'all like that, man? Should have took this fucking bitch out, man. God damn. God damn. I gotta sit for fucking way longer, dude. God damn, man. Fuck. Ugh. I'm not doing this again. Don't need to. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like people always want attention and they always want to show your trades. They want to do this and that. And it's like, bro, man, like, but you could recognize when it shifted here, from those consecutive candles and it retraced back up. That model right here for it to sell off into here is right there. So you wait for that break, you come back, come into the last up candle, and sometimes it doesn't. Look at right here. Look when it shifted here, these consecutive candles, it just left it open. So, you know what I mean? Um, so if you had put an entry right there, right? You don't, because it won't come back up. You're hoping it to come back in here and it doesn't. It didn't even come in. It didn't even wick and tap into there. It's just like that's how strong it was, right? So you have that situation. But if you put your entry here and then you do get the retracement back, like maybe 50% or that last up candle, and like in this case, it's like then you'll have to absorb all that bullshit. So your two options either is just like if you're hoping for it to come down hard, then and you get stopped out, then you can wait for it to enter. Otherwise, you got into the entry. This is pissing me off, bro. For real. For real. For real. For real. For real. That was such a stupid move, man. Why I did that. And now we're in London close. Lunchtime's gonna maybe kick in. I'm fucking come back even lower. Dude, if it comes back to here, bro, I'm gonna be fucking salty, dude. I'm gonna be salty. I don't know what possessed me to not. I mean, obviously you saw it hit 20,000 real fast and it started going down. I was like, oh, now I'm at 19. Now I'm at 18, right? And I get married to that number of profit, and now I'm down fucking 10,000 motherfucking dollars. Ugh. God damn. And this bitch ain't showing oversold. So it's like it's just showing you that we can still come down a lot more. I'm not convinced with that with this low here. Just stupid decision, dude. Just so stupid decision. Such a stupid decision. Such a stupid decision. Such a stupid decision. But then you get to witness bad decisions too. So you know. So coming back down, I'm not even using a fib. You don't need a fib, even if we use a retail fib. Let's just do it from here. Such a stupid decision. All right, came to a 61 right here. Look at that. And then I'm hoping that this is the case with this imbalance right here on this 1 hour. I'm 1 hour and 1 minute, but oh, I fucking knew it, bro. I fucking knew it coming here, dude. Jesus Christ, bro. And if they and to be honest, if dude, it is on a day like today. It's nothing for them to keep coming down. So that's why this was like extreme goal, you know? Someone might be saying, well, dude, I mean, you're still in profit, man, you know? Okay. I mean, I haven't took it out because I am confident in coming up, but like, might have to wait all fucking day, dude. And again, it might not happen. But these three levels I already outlined before it even happened, that would make perfect sense. Hopefully the bodies are staying in this 1 and 1.5. I only have the top candle. Oh shit. And if it's dude. And if it's this, I'm gonna be fucked. And if it's this, I'm really fucked. Because remember, we already came to 2 to 2.5 here with this swing. So it's like, man, come on, man. Damn it, man. I want to see this last down candle hold the support. This 1127. We came above it. We came back in. All right, now I want to see it come above. Got to break this high right here. Or really this high. But really, you could say this high too. I want to see strength though, man. This isn't really. It's 11:30, man. I don't like that. Maybe these next 30 minutes up until lunch it kind of pushes up. Again, don't get me wrong. This is still a goal. That data high. This data high right here. All right. You saw the strength there. Oh, I need you to break it though. Motherfuckers. Look how it stopped on a dime right there. I mean, technically it broke down, but it's still in that bearish imbalance. I need to come above it. Look at rejecting it. Not good. But they'll usually, sometimes they'll, the extreme will be at lunch. So, and then it'll drop. So I'm hoping some big candles here. But to be honest, it's pretty kosher. I mean, it's been moving very like smooth. A lot of little candles. So I was hoping for this. All right, nice bolder candles pushing up. So far we have one there. Hopefully we get one right here. What do you want, buddy? Or took you out. So buy, sell, buy, sell. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. And are we in number 5? All right, so we're not in the clear yet. So we broke that high, which is fine, but I want to break this high. All right, so we came above it and closed, which is good. I need to see this react. I don't even want it to come into this imbalance right here. We're still at that 50%. I hope that doesn't turn into an inversion right there. But again, This made sense for the 1 hour, this next 1 hour, which is the 11 o'clock, to come down, and that's why I was like, it's fanning out, man. I don't like that. Okay, we dipped in here. I needed to just come in and be a wick, which it did there. But look at the opening. Is the opening of that candle is literally on 50% of that candle. So hopefully this turns into an inversion. I need it to come up here. See, this is just stupid, man. It's just too much. And by the time it gets here, it's like, oh my god, man. So right there, that opened and came down. Wicked in closer, more deep. Okay, fine. Now it's snapping back. I'm trying to give a play-by-play, dude, but I mean, I'm really over this shit, man. I don't know what possessed me to not take it out. Super stupid. Super bad decision. Now, obviously, if you're a swing trader and, you know, these are all positions. 1, 2, 3. It's another one, right? You can even see the trend line. Right? But another reason why it's easier to sink. There you go. Okay. All right, so there you see that right there. So that one, well, didn't open up perfectly or anything, but now it moved up. So now I'm going to project here. So again, I'm hoping that, nah, let's just stick with this. That's too much. Again, I'm hoping that this is, even though it took this high, it's like I need to close and I need to be stronger. I'm hoping that this is still not in play here. But if it is, I'm sorry, if it's not and it's just a candle, and we got to the 101.5, great. All right, cool. This is a support possibly here. What was I gonna say? Oh, project this here. So I'm gonna start with the candle. What the hell? It's just so aggravating. And then you're gonna say, well, why do you use only one candle here? Sometimes but you use all the candles here. Well, I don't always, but when it's bearish, right? It's a big candle. It's good enough, right? Because you see this high, it didn't really make that high. This candle did, so I'm using that candle. And then with here, you had this candle and that candle, so I'm using the consecutive. And then when you're buying, you're obviously more bullish than bearish in general speaking. So when it's bullish, I'm sorry, yeah, if it's bullish and I'm using the down candles, I want to use the consecutive candles because it's showing you a much bigger range to happen on the top side, right? Because we're bullish. And there you go. Look at that strength. Back to the bottom 25%. This is actually a very good place to take it out as well. So okay, we turn around. Hopefully that was good enough, right? And then coming up here, I also still want to see the 5-minute get overbought. I'm sorry. There you go. Remember, also this is in control here, and this here. So the projections here. Oh, we already had 3 to 4 there. Oh, but I'm sorry. On the 15-minute, we have the 3.5 to 4 here, right? Which is all this liquidity here. And then coupled with that, let me go into here real quick. So that's at 3.5 to 4 on the 15-minute projection of that swing, and then matching up here would be 3.5 to 4 from this swing here that I did. So you notice I did the swing here. And then you're going to say, well, when you use the swing, when you use it, I mean, dude, it's all relative, but I'm going to leave it here because this is a swing. This is a lower low, that's a lower high, that's a lower low, right? So from the lower high to lower low, I'm not going to use that one. And then 3.5 to 4 is right here. And it matches, not matches, but like 3.5 is here and the 4 is there. Look how they're pretty much damn near identical. So this looks like a good target. And what does that do? It also gets up to here. But it's gonna take forever, man. I didn't want to sit through all this. That ended up holding beautifully. No wick right there. I wonder if you can hear the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. That's what I was talking about. You see that? So we went above it, came in, 50% of that candle, it held. Came into this imbalance. Let me draw it out. As you see, I got to work on my patience and my anger issues. That's what therapy's for, right? Called all this live, dude. That's for sure. Ain't nobody tell me shit. Nice. Let's just keep going, bro. Keep going, little buddy. The 15-minute, fucking clean. Very similar to yesterday's. Came down. We pushed up. Came down. We pushed up. Came down. Pushed up. So we had 2 higher lows. Kind of like this. So first higher low. Second higher low. Get the finale. And then it'll probably want to sell off. Even if we make it that high, I don't know. But now we had that gap. We're at that gap and rejected it. That's not a good sign. We are, that's that 50% level. That's the bottom 25%, that black line right here on the bearish imbalance. Obviously the goal is to get above it, use it as support, get to this top 75%. And then bust through it. I mean, we're trying to bust through this bitch, and we've been rejecting it. But again, today's Wednesday, so it's like I know there's still much more in the day, and we have the 3 p.m. shit going on, and that really might push it. But I don't really want to find out. So hopefully I can kind of trail it once it gets above here and be done. I don't care. And if I miss it pushing through here, which again, what's today? Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday could be pushing up, and then Thursday following. I don't know. We'll see, man. And then maybe the 1 hour closes here. This becomes an inversion as well. It's fucking crazy. Let me look at Dow real quick. All right, so we're getting into that 1 and 1.5 we just did, right? This is This is, if you took that trade, that would be also a partial or exit. Is a partial or exit. Now we're back at that gap. Look how it bounced right on that 25% of that bearish imbalance. Bottom 25%. All right, and then obviously as 12 o'clock comes, that might be my exit, man. I don't think I want to be a hero anymore and wait for 3 o'clock for it to shoot the hell up, and maybe there's another trade there, but I don't think you want to keep watching. I think you get it, right? Oh, let me plug in this computer because this laptop's dying. All right, so where are we now? Back to kosher 17, huh? I'm sorry you had to witness me getting angry like that. It's I don't know, man. And after doing this, it makes me feel like I got issues. I gotta stop being pissed off like that. But at the same time, 20,000 back to 11, and now at 17. It's like, is it worth it? No, it's not. Not worth it, man. Especially with hitting 20. It's like, bro, you know, if you had one contract on, that would have been 5,000. Right? Just one contract. With one contract, you would have hit 5,000 in one day. With one contract, you know the amount of risk that is. We're talking about like $100. I don't even think it's $100. I don't even, you know, of that trade, right? Trying to catch it. But okay, so I lost 800, right? Initially, and divided by 4, that'd be 200. So I would have lost. If I was only trading one contract, I would have lost two. Am I saying that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I would have lost $200 for trying to catch a $5,000 trade on a one. Obviously, it's volatile and it's got a big move, right? But hey, all right, now we're at the top 75% of the opening range. We just swept those guys right there. This is we're on an over spot here. Very good time to get out. I've already was lucky enough to get it back to here, in general speaking. And the next 15 minutes is just opened up. It's easily that it can come dip back into that. See that imbalance right there? But hopefully it's a breakaway imbalance where it doesn't. It just takes off and it leaves it empty. I don't know, man, but this is calling it a win here. Would be nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, definitely number 5. No question about that. That's number 5. Are we about to hit number 6 though? Or are we still in number 5? I should have just took that bitch out. 101.5. Stopped dead at its tracks. But let's go for 2 higher lows and a finale. So higher low 1, higher low 2 makes it also 3 drives. So drive 1, drive 2. This is pretty much part of drive 2, possibly, but same time it did retrace from that third drive. And then pull up here, and then like from here get out, and then people holding the bag, then it comes down. I'm hoping that's not happening here, since it's already lunchtime, and now lunchers going to look for liquidity, and it just swept them. So you got all this, and I've already sat through this trying to gain this. So this is what's running through my mind right now. But now we're back above that gap. All right, that weekly gap right there. Can't miss that. So I'm hoping for this to stay. And then this is a breakout level here. I'm happy they didn't come here. But the thing is that they might. Like, this thing might not come down. It might come to here. And I just fucked up. right? It's not worth it, dude. If I ever do a stream again, dude, I would definitely get out of something like that. I mean, fucking called right before it, dude. That's awesome. See that breakout level? All this is fuck. Who cares? Damn, my wife wants me to do something for her right now. There you go. Push up, baby. Hold on, I gotta call my. Hi, honey. Sorry, I'm like recording live, and it's just been a big day, and I'm still working. But I wanted to. What did you mean by the second request? You mean for the customer? You're talking about for the customer, right? I think I need to get off this phone. So, did you get what you needed? Because it didn't show me an option to pay you though. It said 2 attempts in a text message, and I looked at Zelle, I don't see anything there. Like it doesn't show anything there. In my email? Oh, hold on. Hold on, let me look because I can't hear you. Hold on. When did you send? Oh, you sent it early. I I don't see it in my email. Um, I don't see it. It's not in my email. Huh? It's not in my email. I don't have it in my email unless you went to spam or some shit. But why would that happen? It would be in junk, right? Hold on, I gotta update it. Well, hold on. Just let me look here. Um. Okay, you're not in spam. Okay, so I definitely did not get an email if you sent it today, which you did, and then I got a text message. I got a text message at 8:18, and then a second one at 8:32, and then you're requesting the money, and then it doesn't let me click on anything, and then let me go. into Zelle. And I thought I already did this. Hold on a second. Damn, my fucking head hurts. So yeah, I don't see so I go to Zelle and I don't see a request. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. But I got the text message that you requested. Why don't I see a request in Zelle? Huh? I mean, no. I don't have I I don't see notifications on my phone either. So why would it send me a text message but then not on Zelle? I don't let me get out of Zelle and see if it. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. So I went back out and it shows on yes, it shows that you sent to pay. Yes, action needed. But it's in the activity area. For some reason it's not like on Zelle, which is so stupid. You click on Zelle, you would think that there would be like a activity in that page, but it's not. It's on your main. Wait, how did I even get here? Oh, but if you go to pay and transfer on the main on that screen before you click Zelle, it'll say, "Okay, so do you want me to send this to you?" Okay. All right, let me send it. My tray is going to where I'm going. I gotta go. Bye. Love you. All right. All right. So my wife wants to get some money out of me. Okay. She's testing her new uh, business situation. All right. So where do we go? Damn, we just hit 19,000, motherfucker. All right. So what do we do? 2 to 2.5 here. Failed high. Risk. Lunchtime coming. Do we wait for the big push? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're still in 5. So fuck 6. Or are we? I think I need to get the fuck out. Oh, so they squeezed everyone here, right? They squeezed everyone here. Now, there's only two things that's going to happen. Either it's going to sell from here and wipe out these people, or it's going to bust through. And 11:56. This is just hold on. Just hold on for a second, buddy. Just hold the fuck on, buddy. It is probably going to continue even if it breaks this high, but I don't care. I'm going to get out at I like the midnight level. We were see how we so this is the midnight level in the background, and then we didn't hit that. So this is at 50% too, right here, and then that's the midnight level, and then that's the daily opening gap for today. So that area looks still pretty nice. Um, and then but if it pushes up, I also like that top 75%. This is a big decision here because the agony of this just really mentally drained me. And all the shit I got done talking about. So, I think I might start trailing. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. So I'm gonna wait for a divergence here. I'm gonna wait for one of these assets to hit that high. None of them have yet. So I'm gonna wait. Hopefully that Nas isn't the divergence. Um, and then yeah, I'm expecting it to push through. All right, so there's the left. So right there it is 784. That low right there. 784, 784, 784. Right there. Which are almost there. We just went above that high. Pushing up. Let's go. I'm done, dude. Let me try to make this pretty for the screenshot. That's what I did last time. All right, it just hit that midnight level, which is nice. And I'm hoping for an expansion. Maybe we get into here. So so this area here looks pretty good. So Nas just hit it that high. S&P just hit that high, and so did Dow. So that's strength. I'm not trying to find out. I can end this stream right before lunchtime. I'm okay with this. So I'm just going to be trailing every 1 minute candle here. I'm really just giving my excuse to get the fuck out. But what did I say? 784? Did we? No, we didn't hit that yet. Real close though. Oh, the new it just started. Oh, there you go. So we just hit 784, which is beautiful. I'm just gonna trail this. So it broke that previous candle, and that's fine. It dipped in, but I wanted to rush here. And if it doesn't, if it takes me out, then it just takes me out, dude. It's like no big deal. It's a little tight. I should probably put it. There you go. Come on, baby. There you go, son. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Okay, so now we've reached the midnight level, and the daily gap is there. We're about to seal the opening range gap, by the way, and that's a perfect shot right there. Bam. So I'm good, man. My day is done. I'm just gonna trail it candle by candle here. That's it. That's something at the least you should do. So now I'm assuming this candle is gonna close like that. Hopefully it does. And we're just gonna trail it up. And it'll probably stop me out real soon. I didn't even let it close. So that's the thing. You want to let it close before you trail it. And it might want to sweep that low. But I don't really care at this point. So I'm happy where I got back to where I was. And some people are constantly trying to sell this here. And then I'm hoping for it to just constantly keep pushing up. Let's see what happens here. That's beautiful. Keep going. Because then I'll put the low right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. So that's the daily gap right there. Very similar to yesterday. I mean, I mentioned that yesterday, like at least hold to the daily in the commentary, but only one person saw that probably. But same idea though. The minimum idea was to hold it to this area. And we've done that. Again, that data high is sweet, but I'm just going to have to go without it. All right, so see what we do here. We're getting here it comes. It's a little tight, but I just want to get out. Oh, and there it goes. All right, so I don't think I need to do any more. I'm gonna probably push pause and do. I'll probably push pause, do the review. Maybe I'll show back up at 3. I was a little tight because I should have put it underneath the one, but I mean underneath the midnight level, but it's fine. I'm good. I'm happy. Very, very proud of myself. In this sense, you see where I fumbled here. Not taking it out here, but now we got 2 higher lows and a high. So I mean, this thing can do anything at this point, right? Don't need to be involved. And I'll push pause and just come back. And maybe I don't come back because I've already went through all this. And that was like 3.5 hours of video. So, but look at that. Beautiful. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, I am back here. Now, not much has happened. I got out right there. As you see, I got out right there. Here is the trade right there. I kind of put the stop loss there and then got out. As you see in the video, if you've been watching the video, obviously, and I know it's long now, but this was pointless. I could have made the video a lot earlier. So I thought Trump was talking at 3 o'clock. I don't know if that was accurate, so I don't see him talking, but price is still here. So what did we do? So when I got out, that's why I wanted to hold for that 75% on the bearish 75%. What did we do since then? Well, I got out here and then we speakered out and then we made this swing here, kind of funky, man. This little swing here and then projected that to 1 and 1.5. We came into there. On a 5-minute, you'll see it's an imbalance. This down candle is actually holding. God, now I want to make this short, but who's going to watch this? So dipped into there. We dipped in it twice. Probably heading for it now, but let me go back to it 1 minute. So we came there and then projected these 2 candles and we pushed up to 2 to 2.5 right there. Beautiful trade right here. And then we broke here. This was a little bit hard to, so I did it from this. So we pulled back and then we pushed up. So I did it to this. It's hard to do it from, if you just do it at that candle, it's like, it's not really helpful, but I did it to here. And then now it's the end of the day. So they're probably going to come and hunt for this. Makes sense. Because this was like really easy. And then you projected it 2 to 2.5 right here. See that? Came right into the rejection wick. So right into the wick here, right? And then it did not come any lower. So super dirty. They're probably coming for that. But look how we came right. Well, then I wasn't by the computer, so I didn't do this at all. But let me just say if I did, yeah, let's just do it this. Well, in that case, I would do the swing. So let's just do that. 2 to 2.5. And then boom, look at tagging the top 75%, dude. You can see that, can't miss that. We also were bouncing. Let me make this kind of zoomed out. I know you think it's a lot going on, but it's not. The 50% level of that bearish imbalance, the big one in the fucking pink. Look how we are tapping that. Look at the body sitting there like that. Look at that. Came into that imbalance on the 15-minute. That's pretty much on a 15-minute. So I refined it to a 5-minute, showed you, and then you can't really see it on a 1 minute, but the down candle. So that was the day, man, and fucking beautiful. So you heard me get upset, you heard me get angry because I knew that was a stupid mistake not to take that out. And then I end up getting out right here, which is all that drawdown is not worth getting right back to here. But I'm also trading the chart. So, but I mean, this was just very tough. And then, especially on live doing the camera, whatever. So by the way, we never had number 6. So this ended up being move number 5. I mean, the 5 never just stopped. And if you remember in the video, I was saying that one of these moves will generally just kind of continue on, and it ended up being number 5. So maybe we'll get a stupid drop to get into here. But at the same time, I'm still bullish. We're slowly creeping up. So again, I'm still projecting price to just come through these highs. See that shit? But I think we got news tomorrow too. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, look at the, just so you know, yesterday I told y'all about this. I made a video saying about coming down into here. So, and then shooting up. So we did come to here. We came to actually 50% specifically, and then we shot up. Right? Beautiful, man. So, you know, can't make this up. So I'm telling you the day before. I do a live trade today of what I'm looking for, right? So ain't no question, right? That shit's squashed. That shit's over with. Cause I'm pretty sure the gurus on the internet did not do that today. So again, it sucks because you got people that are trying to come at me and this and that. But anyways, there's nothing else to say. I know I made this video is way too fucking long, but I didn't go over this. So I'm sorry, I didn't. So at the time, when I was in the live video, I was saying like we had a higher low with Dow first here. And then that was me entering also right there, right? And then we had a lower low with Dow here, and then we had higher lows. So that's what I was talking about, by the way. And then this might have been close to a divergence. It didn't take it out though, but they were all higher lows still. But like this was pretty deep. Obviously, we had higher lows here. The rest of the day is just, there's nothing to talk about else. Let's take a look at all the other assets real quick. Dollar, you would expect it to come down, and sure enough, after the 830, started moseying its way down. Very similar structure, and we came down. So beautiful, man. And then let's look at Dow real quick. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Pushed. Oh wow. Let me go to the smaller time frame. Oh well, yeah, similar. But look at this sloppiness. Like look how fucking easy Dow was. I mean Nas was. Look at this. Look at this. Like, why you want to be involved? Why you want to look at the amount of raids is like, God damn, give me a break. That's why I quit trading Dow. But on a 15-minute, a lot more cleaner, obviously. But now they're pushing down. So let's see what S&P. Oh no, I don't like that. We didn't really get. I want to see some strength above. We're kind of stuck, man. Kind of stuck, but. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I mentioned this, bro. I mentioned this. Hold on a second. All right, so Thursday we got core PPI, and then Friday core retail. So I'm expecting, I'd like to say that look at that wick right there, stupid. So tomorrow we can dip down a little bit. So this price could now, it's actually coming down now, which is funny. We come in, sweep that, get into this. So, and I was also talking about the 4 hour. I was talking about the price getting held in this inversion and balance. Look at the price. Look at everything staying inside there, right? So, don't know how deep this wants to go, but this is definitely. So somewhere coming back, maybe to the 25%, maybe to this gap, and then I'd like to see a push up. And then Thursday, well, because this is Wednesday, and so Thursday I'd like to see transition, not really reverse, and then Friday, like maybe fucking finally get up here. We'll see, but that's where I'm at here, and Nvidia still kind of hanging down here, but that's fine. That's fine. Again, I'm still looking for continuing prices. Obviously, we'll get some type of retrace. And beautiful. So I think that's it. This is going to take forever to upload. It's a 4-hour video, so I don't know how long that's going to take and when you're going to be able to watch it. By the time I upload it on YouTube, it's going to suck, man. But this has got to be insightful, very helpful. And look, by the way, look at the projections here, 3.5 to 4. And we ended up getting there. Shit. But we didn't take out that data high. So dangling that carrot. You see, it's like psychology right there. It's like dangling that carrot, but nope. Nope, nope, they're gonna pull it back. So I'd like to see the price come somewhere in here and then continue up. But am I missing something, man? Fuck. Before I go, because I'm always missing something. Pretty exhausted today, and I don't think there's anything else I need to mention here, right? So you guys take care and God bless.